So preterm birth remains probably the major obstetric dilemma that nobody's been able to really make major headway into. Rates of preterm birth, people are just not aware of how common it is. About 10% of all births are preterm. And obviously most babies that are born preterm are born close to term. But a lot of data has been produced to show that probably even 1 day of difference in gestational age at birth makes a difference to various different parameters. When we're looking at the role of the microbiome, and particularly in infections that might potentiate the cause of a baby being born too soon, we think it's more likely to be associated with the earlier preterm births. So you can divide preterm birth into a couple of different levels of extremity. If you're born, for example, before 28 weeks of gestation, then this is considered to be an extremely preterm baby. If you're born before 32 weeks, very preterm, and as you're getting later and you finally hit that magic mark of 37 weeks of gestation, which is considered to be term beyond that, you can see that there's this stronger relationship between an infection or infectious etiology and preterm birth in those earlier preterm deliveries. And that's something that's been recognized for a very long time. And for me to explain how the microbiome might be modulating, mediating, or playing a role in that, we have to go back to your early medical school days and think about what causes a baby to be delivered in the first case, which, funnily enough, is still a bit of an enigma. We know, of course, that there are endocrine and hormonal mediating pathways that are regulating the development of the baby, but they're also regulating the uterus and how it responds to various different signals from the baby and from the neonatal and maternal endocrine systems. But at some stage close to the end of pregnancy, what happens is that there's an activation of inflammation. And that inflammation you could describe it as being sterile inflammation. It does involve, of course, the immune system as well. But at this stage in healthy term deliveries that happen normally, there's no pathogen, there's no infection that's triggering this. This is being triggered by signals from baby to mum.